It's time to step inside the Octagon with your host, Ike Feldman.
What's up, fight fans? What's up, combat sports community? It's your boy, Isaac Ike Armbar Mitzvah Feldman. Hope you guys are doing well. Been busy trying to do the social media clip thing. I heard it's trending, so yeah, I'm trying to jump on the trend. But most importantly, to my core, I always love chatting with the athletes themselves, high-level martial artists who not only are weekend warriors, but who see themselves as a professional UFC fighter down the road. And if you didn't know this, Long Island, New York is a hotbed for mixed martial arts. We had 2 UFC champions before it was even freaking legal in the state. So just put that in perspective. And now, obviously, with Aljo and Marab's success, the gates have opened. We're getting athletes all the way to Montauk, covering the entire island. My man is a teammate of the Longo MMA school, academy, institution, university, whatever you want to call it. They're producing amazing martial artists and fighters. Demetri Nictas,
yeah.
the third time around. My brother, I appreciate you for reaching out. How we doing?
I'm doing great at the gym right now, staying active, getting ready for the next fight. I saw your stuff on Instagram. I had to reach out for an interview. I really wanted to get on. So Tom's interview, Dave's interview, big fan over here.
I appreciate it. We got to get you in studio, man.
Yeah, for sure. That would be great.
You might have the best hair to show up in studio. Seriously, looking slick. I'm such a buffoon that before the interview, I'm like, hey, dude, there was a Greek fighter that I saw going out there and putting on a show, and you're like, yeah, that was me. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, I thought you reached out last week.
Yeah, I thought you knew that before the interview.
Bro, I would have chased you down to the freaking locker room for like a post-fight interview. But I mean, this is I always enjoy the casual couple of days once the dust have settled interviews.
Yeah, of course.
Man, let's talk about your handiwork. Some freaking amazing just pacing, knowing to when to hit the gas, the footwork, the circling, the technique, and just the ring or the cage generalship. I don't know. Do you have like 80 Muay Thai fights on your belt? Like, dude, you were in the zone and just in control, and taking it on 2 days' notice is just that much more impressive. Talk to me about last Saturday.
Thank you. Yeah. I've only honestly been training 2 years. So, what? Yeah, my experience is not the most. I do have 12 fights now, so my ring experience, I would say, is good. But, yeah, training-wise, I always try to push the pace in the gym. My cardio, I'm always working on it. I'm running every day, training every day. Try to copy the Marab style where, hours and hours in the gym just working. And, yeah, it was a great experience at Ring of Combat. It was my first time fighting for them. So, the energy was there. I just felt great in there.
Dude, that's unbelievable. Are you like a YouTube student where you see something, do something, or like the instructors have to show you one time and it's downloaded into your memory?
I think it's just my mindset, the way I grew up. I'm very, I think mentally focused and driven. So once I got into it, I've always been kind of into the fighting since I was young. Not in the best way, but just more just troublemaking. But I think I got the mindset for this to take it far.
That's kind of a cliche. It's unchanneled energy.
Yeah.
Especially for youth. Everybody wants to throw around these acronyms: ADD, ADHD. Everybody can't pay attention. Everybody can't sit still. It's like, I think martial arts cures that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, 100%. Putting all the energy into the gym, that's when I feel the best,
1000%. And again, we're being joined by at Demetri Nictas.
Yes, sir. Night Nictas.
Night Nictas.
That's a nickname.
I love it. I
I got
love
on
it.
the
Oh
neck.
yeah, and now I see the freaking the shorts on the profile photo. It's like, man, I really didn't put two and two together. Unbelievable. And I watched it with like an unbiased lens. Like obviously, if I knew it was you, I'd be like screaming or like
Yeah, yeah.
rooting for you, like unjournalistic integrity.
It was
But
a great.
dude,
It was a great night for the boys. Longos. We had a great night as a team.
yeah. And even though Mr. Tile didn't get into the W column, it's like I think he knows that he should have beat that guy.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
Tyler's a hard worker. He's a great fighter,
dude, he's
and
super
he's
well
young.
rounded.
He's very
Only gonna
young
get
too.
better from this.
Yeah, no, he's very young. He's talented. So big things coming his way.
But refocused on you again, guys. Follow him on Instagram, DemetriNictas. It will be
Yes, sir.
written below his name when this is post produced. So you said 2 years rolled into the gym. What was the significant moment that clicked for you to take it to another level and step into one of the most famous gyms in the world?
So I started at a gym called East Coast MMA. It's in Hicksville, and it was more like a fitness gym, just like hitting the bag and stuff like that. So I told them after 3 months of that, I was like, "Get me a fight." I was like, "I want to hop in there." So I got my first fight after just 3 months of training. It was just like a scrap, a brawl, and after I had a few fights under them, but I just wanted to take it to the next level. So I joined Longos, and since then it's like a family over here, a family environment. You know, the best fighters on Long Island, New York, come here. So just getting better every day.
Joe Rogan talks about when he was in LA that stepping into the Comedy Store, this is where like Theo Vaughn, Andrew Schultz, a lot of comedians, they just formed a community and there was something special in that building. I never understood what he was talking about till I had the opportunity to train for two boxing fights at Longo's. And it's just stepping in there, even if somebody's a salesperson, somebody's a lawyer, it's almost like they want to be the best version of themselves, the best lawyer, the best doctor, best salesperson. Obviously, anybody who's training to be in the UFC, they want to be the best fighter.
Yeah,
Um, is that something? Am I talking out of pocket here, or is that something that you feel every time you pull up to the gym with the dangerous parking situation, and then
yeah,
and then you step in there, walk through the door, which I believe if Czech or freaking Freddie have a bad day, that door is going down. And then you walk into the desk, you see Steve or Ray behind the desk or Steamroll, you see all the merch, and then you step into the like mini mini arena and it's
yeah.
bright. There's Cage, there's Chris Weidman, there's all the posters now with Marab at the top.
Crazy.
And it's like talk to me about that experience. Like if you're having Dylan Montello said like just make it to the gym and then the gym will take over.
Exactly. Like no matter how your day's going, once you step into the gym, it's just a different energy. You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling just being around, the top trainers, top guys. Just seeing them work is, it's an inspiration to one day be able to get there. Just walking in the gym, it's an unreal experience, especially watching like, for example, like Marab spar or Aljo spar. It's a it's crazy experience. Just like I sparred Aljo one time, just like it was like a Thursday class, and I was just like it was like unreal to me. I was like, am I really in front of this guy right now? Like champion, legend. It's crazy.
You're like, oh my god, hey,
Yeah,
I
he
can't
took
believe
me
I can't
down.
believe
He's
I'm
like
sparring. Oh my god, like
took me down. He was beating me up. I was like, at least I'm here, you know?
bro, fanning out while he's beating the shit out of you. Only happens at Longos.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's the most pleasurable beatdown of your life. You're like, yo, I'm being beat the shit out of by UFC champion.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's a blessing though. I'm very grateful to be able to train over here, get the support from the team, and you just become like, especially now, like with the 125ers, we got Tom, Dave, uh, Adrian, who else? Edwin. It's a great like Rob. Rob, I spar with Rob sometimes, so it's a great family like environment where just everyone's trying to get better.
Dude, the 135 and 125 weight classes are fucking coming. Locally,
Yeah.
we mentioned before, Kamal Dunkley. Uh, I love Isa Sultan, what he's doing. A little more
He's
out
fighting one of
east.
the guys from Law over here, so we
Oh,
gotta say
um,
again.
I said, oh, my bad.
Yeah, we got
Um,
we got to back our boy, but no, it should be a good fight.
Anthony Spataro, a little more out east, like everything
What is
that's
that
cooking.
victory?
Exactly. Look at you with the scouting report.
I
Getting
fought
ready.
I fought a guy from there. We had a little back and forth, but it's all right.
Woo, getting ready for the Jersey circuit, man. I mean, I wish we could freaking AC is fun and all, but it's like let's get these local pro shows going a lot more. But yeah, potentially you could be seeing all these names in the Jersey circuit. My point is, iron's gonna sharpen iron, diamonds are gonna sharpen diamond. Like
Yeah,
we all know what's cooking at 155 with the Longo guys, but 125 and
coming up.
135, amazing. And you, is this the first time that you fought at 135? You were saying before the interview that you're ready for a 125 opportunity, but the
That's
fight
funny.
falls out.
That's funny you said that. I've never fought at 125. I've always fought guys that are heavier than me. I fought at 45
What?
when I was walking around at 42. I fought at 35 when so I broke my jaw about a year ago. So I dropped some weight. So I'm walking around like 137, 138. So I've never really cut weight. So my next fight's gonna be my first fight at 25.
Wow. Are you doing
So
this scientifically or are you doing this caveman style?
no, I'm gonna do the water load cut.
Nice.
I made weight for the fight. The guy didn't show up the day of, so
Wow. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. As I'm sure you've heard, sit down with Eric Heyer. He'll give you a novel of stories about it's amateurs. It just happens all. I think Freddie said he broke a sweat. He was about to walk out, and they said, "No, no, no, your opponent is didn't show up." Like he was hands wrapped, ready to go, and the opponent didn't show up. So it's just part of the game. Obviously, you're trying to get past that part of the game and to the UFC.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no, 100%. Uh,
Girls, give me 15 minutes with Demetri, please. They're blowing
yeah.
them up. It's a new haircut. Relax.
Yeah, no, the goal. So my goal, I obviously have to speak with the team, but I like to get one or two more fights amateur and go pro by the end of the year at 125. Because I think at 125 I can cause a lot of damage, especially with my hands. I just have to
100%.
keep the grappling up. My wrestling definitely needs work, but I think at 125, I have definitely a career in the UFC.
So it's exactly where I was going to go next. Your hands, feet, kicks, beautiful. Like the footwork, incredible. Like you must have played shortstop or basketball or something, man.
I've always been pretty athletic, but nothing like crazy. Where I don't know. I feel like fighting was I was made for fighting. I feel like I got all the attributes to take it to the next level.
I agree. And anybody who's disrespecting fighters like they're not the best athletes. It's like if you've ever seen, I think I was like a Denver Nugget basketball player was like holding pads with Volkanovski. They look like
Jamal, I think what's his name, Murray or something.
good memory. That sounds perfect. But it's like it's awkward. And it's like there are athletes in MMA too. Look at Hamzat, look at Bo Nickel, like those dudes, if they wanted to be a shortstop for the Yankees or the Mets, shout out to the Mets and Queens. Let's go. Pete Alonso, let's go.
Let's go 2 year deal.
That's right. He's got to perform now. Let's F it go. Maybe we'll do a Mets game pod in the upper deck one day.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
Dude, that'd be freaking awesome. Get all the Queens boys to show up. But
Sure.
my point is, you're a great athlete.
Thank
You
you.
are very honest with yourself. Your hands, kicks look great. What would you like to do to improve the wrestling? Is that just grinded out wrestlers in the training room? Do you want to do grappling tournaments? Do you want to fight a wrestler? I know Edwin, as you mentioned earlier, Jung, who's extremely fast, beautiful technique. The dude was thrown a state wrestling champ. Not an easy fight as an amateur. And I
Yeah.
believe Dave as well was thrown a state wrestling champ in his last fight at MSG.
Yeah,
And
I know that
both
kid. Yeah.
men have only improved. Of course, you know. Both men have only improved from those fights. Are you ready to face the elite of the elite with the amateur wrestlers?
So I don't know if you ever been here for like the MMA wrestling class Mondays, Wednesdays. Yeah, so no, with the wrestling, I feel good with the takedown defense, the cage work. I
That's all you
think,
need, too. Jose
yeah,
Aldo.
I think I feel confident with that. I definitely could improve. I'm not saying that, but I'm more focused once I get to the ground. If I do get to the ground, my jujitsu, like you were talking about ADHD, ADD. When the professor's talking, I'm like, oh, I feel like I picked up striking so easy. Like jujitsu, I'm still like levels below where I should be. So I gotta definitely work on that. My head's all over the place with that, picking up techniques.
And Mikey Sullivan,
Yeah, great professor.
great professor to learn from, as adapted with the new age. And I was doing electrical work and at Mikey's building, and then
Oh,
all of a sudden
really?
I see him walking into the office. Like he just, dude, he looks like he could have worked at Best Buy. But meanwhile, this dude could rip apart your like femur bone and
Yeah,
bring it to lunch and barbecue. Like
yeah. He's tricky to roll with.
not enough credit goes to the the knights under the general that is Ray Longo. You know, shout outs to Eric Heyer, shout outs to Mike Sullivan, Manimal. Who's the new striking coach? That guy, I've seen him on social
Johnny,
media. Is he is he European?
Johnny. I don't know where
Does he
Johnny's
do
from.
daytime kickboxing? I feel like it's like a Ukrainian name or something. I don't know.
Oh no, you talking about Levon?
What's the last name?
Yeah,
What
yeah, Levon. I know the last name. Yeah, Russian.
there you go. Johnny Salmon. It's like and I they're gonna get their due. We see Damien now bringing Johnny with them. Like
Yeah,
Damien's gonna get a UFC shot, no freaking doubt about it. For
hopefully
you,
next after
who
the next
has?
fight.
Oh, is it? We breaking news? Are we breaking news?
Wait, no, no, I think it's public. I think it's public.
Oh, my bad. Dude, you know me. I don't pay attention to social media. I'm trying. I'm trying to pay attention more. I didn't even know you're fighting. I'm like, look at this amazing Greek fighter. I can't wait to tell Demetri about him.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Unreal, unreal. For you, which co-fighter or coach has been a great impact on your fighting career and just I don't know, advice given, guidance?
I work a lot with Hire, so Hire has, definitely improved my striking. He's been in my corner. He's very like lax, I would say. So he kind of relaxes like the vibe before the fight. He's doing his own thing. So yeah, Hire has helped me a lot. Everybody here though has been very supportive. Steve, Johnny has helped me. So everybody, like I said, it's like a family environment. Everyone tries to help each other. But yeah, I would say Hire has definitely helped me a lot.
This is for when you're being interviewed by News 12. Why is Longo MMA the right place from a UFC champion to a baseball dad?
Like I keep saying, like it's just a very, as much killers as they are in the gym, it's a very welcoming environment just to improve, watch the best, and just learn from the best. You got to be keep your eyes open, your ears open, and just you know, it's I can't really explain the environment, but it's a special one.
I get it. People got to experience them themselves. Like
Yeah, it's
I'm trying to do justice to it, but it's like it's just nothing. Even just sit on the bench like that. You could just come in on your street clothes and just sit down and watch. It's just
it's nothing like. I mean, my old gym, I wouldn't even compare it to, but yeah, I'm grateful that I definitely found the gym.
amazing. That the fact that you're practicing gratuity, I think, is a huge step in your success and your mindset. How old are you,
I'm 23.
bro? You're ahead of the game, no doubt about it. I could see the UFC coming your way, 26. You know,
Yeah, that's a goal. Definitely next few years, I want to put some highlight knockouts in and hopefully get some eyes on me.
what's been the hardest part outside of the gym? Is it convincing family members that this is the goal? Is it uh belief in yourself? What is something that you deal with on a daily that just time will prove you right?
I wouldn't say convincing people because the way I speak and the way I put everything, like, I guess, my energy out there, I definitely do have self belief that it's going to happen. I'm religious. I believe in God, so I believe it's all God's timing when it's going to happen. But yeah, dealing with just the daily stress of, some days are good, some days are not. And, with this goal, you have to be very focused every day, no matter what's going on outside the gym. You have to show up. I had a lot of stress, I would say, leading up to the camp, some legal stuff, some relationship stuff. So even with all that going on, I had to show up to the gym and put my best foot forward still. So
Make sure you find a partner who's not like, Demetri, you've been training 4 days straight. You could stay home a day. And you're like, oh, okay, babe. Okay. You got it. That's the enemy of success, man. That's the
comfort,
enemy.
comfort. You gotta
Comfort. Comfort is the killer. Thank
you
you.
gotta you gotta go through the struggle, go through the pain, and come out the other side a better man.
You
That's
seem
it.
like, man, like you're literally like a perfect mindset. Like you're not thinking of, I mean, you're thinking about today, but you're also thinking about 5 years down the road. Like you're ready to endure. You've seen the path laid out in front of you, and you're ready to walk it.
That's it. You gotta. I've been watching a lot of, like, for example, like David Goggins, all the mindset stuff. It's your mind really can control your future, because, like, after the fight, you're getting all the praise and stuff, but it's like sometimes you're thinking, like, wow, like, I can't believe I'm here. Like, everyone's like, you know, 2 years ago, you're in a whole different place in your life. Now you're seeing your blessings unfold. It's a crazy experience.
And martial arts, unlike other jobs, like say somebody achieves like a 10-year success promotion in a sales job, it's like they can kind of coast. For you, if you coast, if you get a little fat, if you get a little big headed, bro, you're gonna be punched in the head the next Thursday or whenever the kickback. Like
Yeah.
it's a quick humbler.
No, definitely every day you have to show up. Like yesterday, didn't happen because someone else is as hungry as you are, ready to go every day. So definitely don't get too high on the highs, not too low on the lows, and just try to keep an even head and keep working.
What's some of your real goals that you can feel that you can't sleep until they're achieved? Is it money? Is it a house? Is it respect? Is it talk to me? Like what do you want to look back and be proud of?
I would just say that, like, people see someone that went after what they wanted and got it through hard work and you know just constant everyday work, no matter what's going on in their life. Like, that would make me happy. People just seeing a hard worker show up every day and just achieve their goals.
And even though
Money. I think that comes with the money. Oh, sorry. I think that comes with the money and success. Just showing up every day. You know.
that's a Donnie quote, chase your dreams and the money will chase you. I
Yep.
agree with that. I think
Yep.
people
Yep.
like look for the comfortable jobs and then they kind of it's a slow drip every day they're taking from your like the hourglass if you're not pursuing what you want to pursue.
Would you say this is your passion, doing like podcast interview?
1000%. And then showing up occasionally and getting beat up by you guys. That's
Yeah.
it,
That's,
it's the best. Yeah. So just yeah, working at it, man. It's not completely paid. There's spurts and there's pockets where all of a sudden money will come in through it. And it's like I've learned to not rely on it. You can't because it's such a competitive business like fighting where it's like you can't sleep, you gotta work. I've
yeah.
always been lazy at social media. I said, fuck it, I'll do one post a week. And
Yeah,
now I'm
set a goal
finally
at least.
at the fucking point where I said I'm gonna give 1 year, post 6 or 7 days a week. 1 year, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, if I
Yep.
don't get fucking 10,000 followers, I'm fucking done with it. So I'm 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 at that last stage where it's like turning over every stone, and I believe it will happen. And the faith and the self belief, bro. I've faced doubt from like friends. Yeah, that's one thing. Family, that's another thing. But like everybody will just look at it like sideways, like you sure you want to keep going? It
Yeah.
has to come from inside. Like the whole dad who wants his son to be a fighter or a baseball player, like the son has to want it. Like nobody else can want it more than you, Demetri.
Yeah, of course. I agree with that 100%. You gotta really will it out, everything in your life. You gotta want it. You gotta visualize it, dream it, and you can make it happen if you want. And
Now
and,
you
and you see over time the blessings in your life starting to come. Like if you really put the work in every day, you'll see the outcome.
it's
Even
true.
if it's not even if it's not major, it's small things you'll see.
And it's not crazy talk, man. Like people block their blessings without even knowing it. And
Yeah,
that's the invisible killer. You know, some people call it depression. I just say it's like you're not focused or you're not on the right path. Like I
yeah,
think it was Donnie again who posted something from Deion Sanders. That's a football player. I don't know if you follow other sports.
yeah. No, Dion, of course, yeah.
Bro, some fighters I talk
I'm
to,
a
they're like,
Jets
who's
fan. I'm a Mets fan. I'm a Rangers fan. Let's
I
go.
knew I Oh, 2 out of 3. Okay,
Wait,
we
wait,
got
what?
we
You're Islanders fan? Don't tell me you're
let's
an Islanders
go, bro. You're on the island too. I don't want to hear this. We're all connected.
fan.
Like I
Yes,
grew
sir.
up thinking Queens and Brooklyn. I'm like, wait, there's no bridge we cross over. I'm like,
Yeah, we're all connected. We're all connected.
for real. In one way or another. Um, Donnie said about blocking your blessings. He posted something from Deion Sanders about blocking your blessings. And then it's like, whoa, what does that mean? And it's like, okay, if a woman says, man, I just want to meet the right man. Well, are you working out? Are you constantly in sweatpants? Are you trying to better yourself? Are you blocking this amazing uh knight in shining armor for coming into your life? Okay, a fighter. I want to be in the UFC, man. I want to be a UFC champ. Well, are you training every day? Are you recovering? Are you working on your mental game? Are you studying? It's like, no. Well, then you're blocking your fucking blessings. Like
Yeah,
I think it's that simple because everybody's throwing around blessed. Everybody's throwing around blessed, but it's like, do you really feel it? Is
yeah.
it just it's just a saying? You know, but I feel with you, man, it's like it feels genuine.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like God will give you everything that you need, but you have to be able to put it out there. You know, I feel like God puts everything that you need in your mind, in your heart. You just got to be able to basically take it and put it into fruition. So
Wow.
I think, I feel like I have everything I need right now to take it to the next level. Like, especially after Saturday's win, I had a lot going on during the camp, and I just felt like all of it was worth it just to get my hand raised. And now I just have visions of just more success. I have the confidence. I'm putting in the work, even with the broken finger, trying to train every day. Got little stitches over here. So we're working over here. It doesn't
And
stop.
look at the test that you were put through. I always believe it's some sort of test, and you just have to level up and defeat that boss and then move to the next level. Look at the
Yeah.
test that you were put through. The week before, you thought you were going to be the big man, 125, knocking out a dude. Fight falls out.
Actually, the guy finished the kid, uh, his last fight in the first round.
The the opponent you were supposed to face?
No, the opponent I faced in ring combat beat the
Oh,
kid.
wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is even crazier. Wait, the guy that you just beat the guy you were supposed to fight?
Yeah, KO'd him.
What?
Yeah,
Bro, you got some magic to you. Holy shit.
yeah.
Do you speak Greek?
No, I understand that actually. So, not a funny story. I was a troublemaker growing up. So my mom put me in Greek school. I would, I would start fights. I got kicked out of Greek school. They wouldn't even accept me back into Greek school. So I never. My parents speak it fluently. My mom lived in Greece, so they speak, but I don't speak it as well.
What the hell does Greek school look like? Do you guys
It's
like
like
wrestle every day? And
it's basically like a church, and
okay,
it's like after school stuff. So yeah, it's I was an interesting kid growing up. So I'm
no,
better now.
it's no coincidence that uh we're connected, man. I don't think you beat my summer school record and ISS and OSS. That means out of school, in school suspension.
No, I think I
FYI.
I, I would beat it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
30 days total.
I was I got expelled from my district school elementary. I got sent to
Elementary, like minus
yeah.
12 years old.
I was like 7. They kicked me out. They're like, "Yo, this kid's fucking crazy. Get him out of
Yeah,
here."
bitch. I ain't doing no homework. Suck my dick. Like, Demetri, you're 7.
Yeah, I was a problem.
That's 7 years
And then they,
old.
they let me back into my school at 12. I got kicked out again, and
Oh
then
my
I was my senior year, I think no. So I was in senior year, and then they're like, "You're not passing, so we're gonna put you back into junior year at a 1.0," and I had like 150 cuts. And I was like, I can't go to school anymore. Let me get out of here.
Holy shit. Yeah. You're I think you'll agree with this. They need to change the school system. I know everybody's like, you need to learn all the subjects, but it's like, what if some kid is just some fucking amazing scientist or some amazing pianist, piano player? Like, put them into that field, or some kid wants
Yeah,
to
I
just
mean they have,
wrestle or play
for
soccer.
example, I went to like I guess would say like the bad kid school, but they do have programs for like BOSI programs for
I know
for what's it called? Like they do,
construction.
yeah, construction, all that. I guess they do have some outer.
Keep it in the same school. For me,
Yeah,
those kids were like kind of like outcasted, like they're going to an island. Like I was like,
that was me. I felt like an outcast. I got sent to like fucking like a prison school.
bro, fucking exactly. Like I'm telling my wife already. Like I'm like, you
Oh, you're
gotta
married?
watch it.
Nice.
3 kids, brother. Don't have kids till you're ready.
How old are you? I thought you were like 25, 26,
35, brother.
35. Wow. Man.
I stopped drinking. Shout outs to the Muslim community. Just trying to, again, bro. I want to look back and see that I made every sacrifice, like
Yeah,
for the career.
for sure.
And it's like I try to just live in parallel to the fight and martial art lifestyle. Like you gotta live a, what do they say? Like live the lifestyle, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, my point is put the BOSI school like in the same school so that when it's recess, everybody's together. Or when it's
Yeah, yeah.
sports times, everybody's together. It's so simple. It's so simple. Like,
No, 100%. Yeah, definitely feel like an outcast getting sent to like different places and all that. It's like,
bro,
but no, yeah, I definitely think the school system, they try to honestly.
look at how your brain works. Bro, I swear to God, I was like, yo, this guy's got fucking 80 Muay Thai fights and he's piecing up these amateur. I was like, what is this guy? Where did they ship this guy from? Like, where do they fly him in from? I didn't think you spoke English. Like, bro, you had the like beautiful, everything looked so seasoned.
You gotta think higher for that.
How
Strike.
fast is your brain downloading, uploading, organizing, deleting, and then executing, putting to use? Like, bro, that was super impressive. Like, it
Thank you.
pisses me off that no teacher, no counselor, nobody could inspire you or motivate you. But I mean, thank God you found where you are, and that makes sense why you're grateful. But it's like
Yeah,
that's a problem.
I wouldn't say I blame the school system because I definitely had a lot of like my own mental stuff where I was just like, I don't want to be here. I just want to do my own thing. I was very like, how would I would say like independent. I was like, I don't want to listen to people my whole life. Like, I feel like that's why I feel like
Same.
fighting is good. You control your own destiny in there.
I fucking hate authority.
Yeah,
It's like
no, what's it called? They diagnosed me when I was younger. It was like I was like oppositional disorder. I was like I cannot listen to people. Like my teacher would be like, Demetri, it's time to wrap it up. And I'll be like, oh, fuck you. I don't want to go to this class. I'm like, I'm staying here.
Bro. And I guarantee you, if there was some coach, like if they said, "Hey, Coach Smith," and Coach Smith does jujitsu and boxing, and it's like, Demetri, you're gonna go see Coach Smith for the next rest of the day. It's like, bro, you never know. All of a sudden, you're like getting it out and you're coming to the classroom back centered and relaxed. Like, I don't know. I like how Brazil has jujitsu in the school system. Like,
they do?
Yeah. I think it's
wow.
like, it's part of the fucking high school. And I think Taekwondo is part of the Korean curriculum.
That's
I know
cool.
we have wrestling, but wrestling isn't everybody's appetite when it comes
100%.
to sports.
I would say wrestling is probably one of the hardest sports, honestly. Just like tough motherfuckers.
People are broken before even stepping on the mats in the singlets. Like, at least do boxing, at least do karate. And it's like
something.
I don't know. What would you ever give back besides to your family? Would you ever want to do like community connection or outreach?
Yeah, for sure. Like, are you talking in terms of like teaching kids stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. I would, like what I'm learning now, I would love to put kids, like, for example, like, especially like kids that, for example, like grew up how I grew up, where I was kind of, not, I wouldn't say like an outcast, but, I was in and out of different schools.
You were Nick Diaz.
Yeah, like in and out of different schools, try to teach them, martial arts. I feel like that, like you were saying, that would be great to put in some type of, put their energy somewhere else, instead of trying to fight in school or, do that. I think that would be great for kids.
Maybe one day, man. Just keep working, get to the UFC, get on that wall. Get on that wall, man.
I'm going to be on that wall. I see that for sure.
Let's go. And I can't wait to meet you in person, see what you do in the lab.
I was warming up. I saw you. I was like, I want to get an interview after with him. I was like, but I had to go to the ER, unfortunately. But next fight, we'll get an interview.
1,000%. Yeah, man. Keep working. I respect you. And you're killing the game. Any shout outs you want to give in closing?
Shout out my sponsor, Benny Boys, Barbershop, Lift Glen Cove. Shout out Longos, obviously. And yeah, we're going to keep working, take over the 125 division, and see me in the UFC soon.
We're going to have to do a Benny Boys interview. Like there's
in the barbershop.
Yes. Just ask them about it first. I don't want to show up. And
they would be down. It's a cool barbershop. You should come down.
Let's fucking do it. I'll stop shaving my head then.
I had that phase where I was just shaving my head. I felt like a dog, but I gotta let it rock for the ladies.
Nice. We'll get into your relationship status and much more in the next episode.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Until then, Demetri Night Nictas.
Yes, sir.
My man, I appreciate the time and
thank you.
Grateful for you reaching out. Grateful for you jumping on. I think we almost went like 45 minutes. Crazy talk, man. I appreciate you and good luck and God bless.
God bless. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.